Thomas and Friends, making tracks to great destinations.
Dear Christopher, here is your friend Thomas the Tank Engine. He wanted to come out of his station yard and see the world. These stories tell you how he did it. I hope you will like them because you helped me to make them. Your loving Daddy.
The island also has lots and lots of railway lines. Who's that puffing down the track? It's Thomas! Hello, Thomas! Hello, everybody! Welcome to the island of Sodor.
Today on the island of Sodor, we'll see what happens to Percy when the carnival comes to town. And Thomas will show us one of the island's very special places. But first, Thomas is about to meet a new friend at the airport. Thomas and Percy are good friends. Some things about them are different, and some things are the same. Can you see what they are? What color is Thomas? Thomas is blue. What about Percy? Is he blue? No, Percy is green. Thomas and Percy are different colors. What about their numbers? Thomas is number 1, and Percy is number 6. Thomas and Percy have different numbers. Is there anything you can see that is the same about Thomas and Percy? Thomas has tanks on the side of his boiler. Thomas is a tank engine. Does Percy have tanks on the side of his boiler? Yes. Percy's a tank engine too. That's something about them that's the same. Thomas and Percy are both tank engines. And they're both really useful. The island of Sodor is a wonderful place. Thomas enjoys puffing all over the island. There are lots of special places to visit. Where's this? That's right, it's Gordon's Hill. Gordon's Hill is one of the great Sodor landmarks. Engines puff and engines huff, trying to climb the steep slope. And then, engines wheesh and engines whoosh as they race down the other side. It was the winter holiday season. "Whichever engine finishes their job first," said Sir Topham Hatt, "can pull the presents train." James was grumpy. He had to work with Edward. Edward wasn't fast enough for James. But when they got to the top of Gordon's Hill, James was excited. The tracks were slippy and slidey. James cried, "This is the way to go fast!" James thought it was the best slide ever. Sometimes Gordon gets stuck on Gordon's Hill. The express can be very heavy. even for a big, strong engine like Gordon. So Gordon's driver calls for Edward. Edward may be old, but he's the best back engine there is. Edward buffers up at the back of the express. He huffs and he puffs. He shoves and he shunts. And he always gets Gordon up Gordon's hill. There's another engine who thought he couldn't make it to the top. That's Toby. One day, Toby had to pull heavy milk trucks up Gordon's hill. He puffed and he huffed until he got to the top, but it was hard work. Later that day, Gordon was stuck on the hill with the express. Sir Topham Hatt sent Toby to be Gordon's back engine. Gordon groaned that Toby would never be able to push him to the top. He was only a steam tram. Toby didn't like being called only a steam tram. He thought of what his friend Thomas had told him. "You can do it, Toby," Thomas puffed. And Toby knew he could. Toby the steam tram pushed Gordon and the express to the top of Gordon's hill. So that's why Gordon's hill is special for Toby. There are so many special places on the island of Sodor. Next time, Thomas will show us somewhere else. Today, Sir Topham Hatt and Lady Hatt have a long journey. First, they must go to Maithwaite Station to collect the mayor. Then they must go to the airport to collect the admiral. Then they are all going together to the Scottish castle to hear Alicia Batti's concert. But Sir Topham Hatt's car has broken down. How can they start their long journey? Who's that? It's Bertie the bus. Will he be able to help? Yes, Bertie can take Sir Topham Hatt and Lady Hatt to Maithwaite Station. Now they have met the mayor, but Bertie will be too slow to get to the airport in time to meet the admiral. But who's that? It's Thomas. Will he be able to help? Yes, Thomas can take Sir Topham Hatt, Lady Hatt, and the mayor quickly to the airport. Now they have met the admiral, but Thomas will be too slow to get them to the Scottish castle in time for the concert. But who's that? It's Harold the helicopter. Will he be able to help? Yes, Harold can fly everyone to the Scottish castle. Thanks to Bertie, Thomas, and Harold, everyone has arrived at the castle in time. And now they can all enjoy hearing Alicia Batti sing. Here are two important places. They both store things that steam engines need. This place is tall. There's a round part at the top with a pointed roof. And there are 4 long legs that come down from it. It's a tower. Here's Toby. He needs something from this tower. Can you guess what it is? It's something that an engine needs to make steam. Water. That's right. This is a water tower. Toby has lots of water in his boiler now. This place has a big square part at the top and a chute that leads down. Something is going into the big square part that comes out of the chute at the bottom. It's a hopper. Here's Percy. He's collecting something from the hopper. Can you guess what it is? It's something engines need to burn in their firebox. Coal. That's right. This is a coal hopper. Percy has lots of coal now. See you soon, Percy. See you soon, Toby.